The Hammer of Eden, a gripping technological thriller penned by Ken Follett, was published in 1998 as part of Follett's extensive bibliography spanning over 2 decades. The narrative commences within a serene California vineyard, which has served as the sanctuary for a counterculture commune led by the enigmatic figure known as Priest. For a quarter century, the commune's inhabitants have thrived in symbiosis with nature, while Priest himself has sought refuge from his criminal past, eluding the long arm of the law since the 1970s. However, the idyllic existence of Priest and his followers is shattered when they learn of the government's intention to construct a new power plant, a venture that would involve damming the nearby river and submerging their beloved vineyard. In response, Priest's lover, Melanie, devises a plan to induce controlled earthquakes using a seismic vibrator, a device that emits pulsations into the ground. Armed with this newfound power, Priest blackmails the California government, threatening to unleash devastating earthquakes unless their demands are met. Rechristening themselves as the Hammer of Eden, the group procures a seismic vibrator from an oil truck and employs renowned talk radio host John Truth to broadcast their ultimatum. Initially, few take the Hammer of Eden's threat seriously, dismissing it as mere rhetoric. However, when a minor earthquake strikes a remote region, suspicion arises that this event may be connected to the group's activities. Enter Judy Maddox, a determined and skilled FBI agent assigned to the case, albeit with a supervisor who begrudges her and views the assignment as a punishment. Unbeknownst to him, Judy seeks guidance from seismologist Michael Corcus, who confirms the legitimacy of the threat and the potential for a catastrophic earthquake if the terrorists' plans come to fruition. Together, Judy and Michael embark on a race against time to locate the Hammer of Eden, armed with 2 vital but cryptic clues. As the story unfolds, they navigate a treacherous path in their pursuit of justice, attempting to prevent the unimaginable devastation that awaits if the Hammer of Eden's intentions are fulfilled. Judy Maddox and her team painstakingly piece together the puzzle, fueled by their determination to locate the Hammer of Eden. Their first lead revolves around the stolen seismic vibrator, which was pilfered from an oil drilling rig. The second clue emerges in the form of a telephone message intercepted by one of Priest's followers, addressed to John Truth. To further their investigation, they focus on Bones, an old acquaintance of Priest and his former lieutenant, Star, from their pre-commune days. Although Bones is not entirely loyal to the group, his recent reconnection with Priest due to his own need for shelter sparks Judy's interest. Utilizing audio data from the recorded message, Judy and her team construct profiles of 3 suspects who align with Priest, Star, and Melanie. Based on this analysis, Judy begins to suspect the group residing in the vineyard. Her conviction intensifies upon discovering the proposed power plant and the underlying motive it establishes. However, her superiors remain hesitant to authorize a raid on the vineyard without more substantial evidence. Unfortunately, their reluctance allows the Hammer of Eden to strike once more, triggering another earthquake, this time in a small town. Judy's breakthrough arrives when she realizes that Melanie is Marcus's estranged wife. Melanie had stolen information on earthquake faults from Marcus and shared it with Priest, enabling him to strategically position the seismic vibrator. After briefly reconnecting with Marcus, Melanie discloses her current whereabouts, a commune in Northern California. Armed with this knowledge, Judy narrows down her search area. Concerned for Marcus's son, Dusty, who is with Melanie, Judy recognizes the potential danger he faces if Priest discovers Marcus's involvement with the FBI investigation. Determined, Judy locates Priest's commune by identifying locations threatened by the power plant's construction. To her surprise, she realizes that her agents had previously visited the commune without recognizing it as the target of their search. Collaborating with the local FBI office, Judy meticulously plans a raid on the compound. The operation proceeds relatively smoothly, except for Bones, who resists and ultimately loses his life in the confrontation. Star is successfully apprehended, and the compound is thoroughly searched, leading to the safe recovery of all the children, including Dusty. Meanwhile, Priest and Melanie, staying one step ahead of the FBI, manage to evade capture. Despite Star's cooperation with the FBI, she is unaware of Priest and Melanie's current whereabouts. In the midst of the chaos, Melanie reaches out to Marcus to check on Dusty's well-being. Marcus seizes the opportunity to persuade Melanie to disclose the location of the impending earthquake, as he wants to ensure Dusty's safety. Judy, with her keen strategizing, employs Dusty as a decoy, creating the illusion that he is within the area slated to be affected by the earthquake. Melanie spots her son on a televised broadcast and contacts Marcus once again. This time, Judy skillfully convinces Melanie to divulge the whereabouts of the seismic vibrator. Judy races against the clock, arriving at the location just in the nick of time to prevent the earthquake. However, tragedy strikes as Melanie attempts to intervene and stop Priest from activating the vibrator, resulting in her untimely demise. In a climactic moment, Judy shoots Priest, although he manages to escape. He eludes the pursuing police and retreats to his vineyard, waiting for the flooding caused by the damming of the river to engulf him. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you did and be sure to subscribe. Thank you.